Yo, welcome back everybody to a brand new PCG Live Scarlet and Violet deck video, and today we're looking at Dondozo. Dondozo is a pretty strong new single price Pokemon out of the Scarlet and Violet base set. It is clocking in at a whopping 160 HP, so it is a very bulky one prize Pokemon, and it's got a really strong attack with Release the Rage doing 50 damage for each Tatsugiri card in your discard pile. Of course, if we discard 4 Tatsugiris, then Dondozo is doing 200 damage. We can combine it, of course, with Pogo Articuno, which has the ability Ice Symbol, which allows our basic water Pokemon to do 10 more damage, which is pretty sick. So we can increase the damage with Dondozo with Articuno. Tatsugiri's attack, Mize in place, allows you to accelerate water energy into place. So you have a way to accelerate energy to your Dondozo and even other attackers like the Articuno in the deck. Before we do get into today's video, if y'all want to show support on the content, make sure to leave a like on the video if you go on to enjoy today's PTCG live video. Maybe we can break 350 likes on today's Scarlet Violet video, as today's like goal, I guess, will be 350 likes. But again, y'all have been killing it with the support on the content recently, as always, and I do appreciate y'all once again for the support on the content. But let's look at the list. So I did play this deck on my stream the other night, and it was actually kind of fun. Now, I did have another Dondozo deck built, which I will probably do a video on down the road. It was a Dondozo list with the Kirlia engine, also using Galarian Moltres as your backup attacker. But I was really enjoying this kind of like more faster approach to Dondozo. Again, being able to increase the damage output with the Articuno is really, really cool. It actually fixes the math on a lot of the big basic Pokemon like Tyranitar V and on something like Miraidon V, so I kind of liked it. And being able to use Tatsugiri's attack to build up your Pokemon honestly isn't bad, as you get to play some really cool attackers like the Paralyzed Articuno, which is really, really cool in matchups where the opponent doesn't have that many switching cards. Before we do get into today's Scarlet Violet video, of course, shout out to sponsor Card Cavern TCG. As always, if you're ever looking for any PTCG live pack codes, make sure to get them over at Card Cavern. Card Cavern sells codes online for the cheapest. So if looking for any set codes, like, of course, Scarlet Violet, Pokemon Go, Celebrations, or you want to get IRL TCG product, Card Cavern does sell those too. If you get anything at Card Cavern, at the checkout, use my discount code LDF for a 5% discount on your order. Help the channel, help yourself out, and help out Card Cavern. So shout out Card Cavern, check them out. Use code LDF. Also, check out the Shuffle Squad down below. Every Monday, I post a new video over on their channel, and you can check out my second channel down below for even more content. Been posting a lot of EUIC videos. I just did a video where I looked at every single deck that got day 2 at EUIC over on my second channel. But let's take a look at this Dondozo. I do call it a Turbo Dondozo deck because it's a little bit more faster than the other build with Kirlia. The Kirlia build's a little bit more slower, but this build's a little bit more faster. Now, the deck isn't, like, I guess, like, finalized. I wouldn't mind maybe playing more draw in the deck. I am playing it for research and 2 Cynthia's ambition, but you definitely could play more draw. Speaking of draw, we are playing a 1 Radiant Greninja with concealed cards as one of our draw cards. We do also have Moonlight Shuriken, which is honestly kind of cool in here. You can build up Moonlight Shuriken as an attack in the deck, and you can build up Greninja with Tatsugiri if you really have to. But again, Tatsugiri is actually not a bad card either, with that first attack allowing you to put 2 basic water energy cards to one of your basic Pokemon from your deck, and that's really good. Again, you can use Tatsugiri to build up a Dondozo. Yes, Dondozo does work with a double turbo, but because of Twin Energy rotating, we have to use Dondozo with only 4 DT, meaning that you're not going to be able to attack with 6 Dondozo in a match with only 4 double turbos. So having access to the Tatsugiri to build it up is kind of cute. You can also use Raihan in the deck, which we do play 2 of, to try to accelerate energy to the Dondozo. Dondozo also works with Ditto, which is also one option we do have, is the 1-up Ditto, which does, of course, work with Dondozo, as you can copy Dondozo's attack. I am playing the Wild Freeze Articuno. Very helpful card. Wild Freeze does allow you to paralyze the opponent. You do have to take 50 damage. However, we are playing 3 copies of Switch Cart, and we have that 1 of Emergency Jelly with the Articuno, basically just allowing us to take down a big threat. Really good against something like Gardevoir. For whatever reason your opponent goes Gardevoir, you can paralyze the Gardevoir and then come in and finish off with a Dondozo, taking 2 prizes, kind of giving you an out to winning. Also helpful against Lugia VSTAR. As long as they're not playing Challenge Carrier Switch, Lugia VSTAR is beatable too with the Articuno Paralyze strategy, which is really, really nice. And we got the Pyukumuku for the draw. Again, the only change I would maybe consider making to the deck is more draw. We got some shoes, we got Ultra Balls, and Mesagoza to find Pokemon, mainly to find your Tatsugiris to put them in the discard pile as soon as possible. That's really for the list. Not much more to talk about. Again, this deck definitely is a lot of fun to play, and I enjoyed it quite a bit in today's video and in playing it. The deck is kind of cute, and Dondozo is a pretty strong one-prize attacker. Again, it's very bulky, and who knows, maybe it's one of the only good one-prize decks that can stand up to Lost Box, because it can't be KO'd by Sableye as easily, which is kind of cool. So let's go try it out on live, see in action. All right, get in this game. Looks like we get to go first with the Dondozo. We'll see what we're able to get here with this starting hand. Tatsugiri, I think actually I'm going to start with Tatsugiri, because we can do our first attack, and I think that actually is better, just because our hand is kind of just bricky right now. So this might actually be the better play. Ooh, up against Lugia. Interesting. Not the worst matchup ever. We'll start the turn with the Trekking Shoes. Nice. That's a great Trekking Shoes. Yeah, get that out of here. And we get the research. Now you're talking my language. All right, all right. He clean with it, though. All right, pretty good turn one, I can't lie. That was pretty nice. We got the Tatsugiri in the discard. We can go from there. We do have a pretty good hand. We can Ultra Ball for another Tatsugiri, get another one in the discard pile. And we can build up one of our Dondozos here with Mize in place. I think that's how you pronounce it. I'm bad with words, but I assume that's how it goes. Now, Lugia definitely is annoying. It does have a little bit of bulk to it, so we have to two-shot the V. But everything else can get one-shot pretty easily, I would say. Though it does suck I have to lose one of my boss's orders, but it is what it is. Well, if they... Okay. If they bench something here that's a little bit more tankier, or a little bit more thicker with its retreat, I could boss it up to make it awkward for my opponent. I don't think that's really going to matter, though. They just read the wind. They do have an Archeops. All right, sure. I think we just have to let the Tatsugiri die. We just hope we don't draw something bad. Well, that might have been the perfect top deck. Another Tatsugiri. So we can get the third one in the discard pile here. Let me check the deck real quick. We do have the Articuno with Wild Freeze. I could try to go and build that up, actually. That actually, you know what? That might be better. Wild Freeze Articuno is pretty good in this matchup. Yeah, maybe we look to build that up. I did prize a double turbo rip. Yeah, maybe I look to build up the Wild Freeze Articuno, actually. Never mind, we didn't get it. I do have a Mesagoza, but do I dare give my opponent a free Mesagoza, though? That's the thing. Do I want to give them the Mesagoza for free? I don't know if that's really a good idea. Because I do want to go Articuno. Articuno actually might be low-key pretty good here. If we force my opponent to have a boss's order, and if... Well... Yeah, I kind of like Articuno, not going to lie. Yeah, I'm going to go for it. Screw it. It's fine. I want to get... I kind of like it. I like it. Wild Freeze, this is one of the reasons why we do play it. And it didn't pay off as we flip tails. Yay, hate to see it. Never mind. I'm sad. That's fine. We'll just Mize in place here. That's unfortunate. We can still use Articuno at some point in the match, though. It's not like it was a one-time opportunity. We can still use it eventually. Unfortunate. I just give my opponent a free Mesagoza, which means they're probably going to play it. They're going to flip heads because I flip tails. This is how the law of averages work. There's the VSTAR. So yeah, that thing is kind of tanky. It's got a lot of HP. So we're going to have to two-shot it. There's T-Tar. T-Tar is not as bad. We can one-shot that. Craigalanche actually is kind of annoying, though. That might be a problem, actually. That's why I wanted Articuno to kind of control my opponent a little bit, but not much I can do. There's a tower. That's fine. Rip Mesagoza. And I hope they don't do much. They still only have one Archeops in their discard pile for the time being. But, I mean, they're benching a lot of V Pokemon, and that's pretty good for Release the Rage. So I don't mind that. A lot of their attackers are easy to one-shot with the Dondozo. Another double turbo. Are they not going to do... Oh, I was about to say, okay, well, okay, that makes sense. They had an Archeops. I was like, are they not going to do their VSTAR power here and just go for one Archeops? But they do have the Professor's Research. Damn. Yeah, this is what I really wanted to get this, knockout with... I really want to go Articuno, but they're going to knock out my Tatsugiri, which does mean we can hit them pretty hard here. I don't think we can knock them out, though. We can do 250 damage this turn with a belt. It's not really worth it to play the belt, though. We do need to save it for the T-Tar. If I draw a boss, I could boss KO T-Tar, but I think we definitely just attack with Dondozo. Yeah, just attack with a Dondozo, I guess. A little Cynthia. We have a pretty good hand, all things considered. I just need to watch out for Craigalanche, because they can mill a lot of my good cards here, like my energy. All right, that's fine. Tatsugiri did it. You know what? The thing it literally did its job. Did its job. We got it all set up. Maybe we want to save that, actually. Yeah, we should probably save the Water Energy Dondozo, actually. It's probably a good idea. There's boss. This game is tempting me. I can do the boss kill on the T-Tar right now. Probably not a good idea, though. I can't... Low-key, KOing T-Tar isn't terrible. I definitely... Because we're not knocking this out. This thing is way too bulky. We can go knockout, knockout, knockout. I think we just hold the boss. Because we can take consecutive KOs in return. There's Pal Pad. Another Dondozo is pretty good. Problem is we didn't get a double turbo, which is kind of annoying. We'll have the Cynthia again next turn. I'll just attack. It's fine. We'll just release the Rage. Get some damage on Lugia. We need to KO this thing, so we'll just hit into it. And then we can go knockout, knockout. Because they have enough Vs in play for me to just go boss, boss. And we have the Pal Pad in hand, so we can get boss back. So I think we're just going to go down the route of just going KOing them with Gust. And if they're attacking with T-Tar, it's just not going to work for them. That's kind of my thought process. Like, they're going to KO me here, and then I'm going to go Klara, get back Dondozo. Yeah, we're going to Klara the Dondozo back, I think. No! They play Charon's Care? Oh, that is so annoying. Maybe we should just boss Lugia and KO it then, actually. Well, funny enough, they have to Single Strike Crush to knock me out. Huh. Okay, yeah, I'm going to boss Lugia here. But, yeah, I'm going to definitely KO the Lugia. I did not expect the friggin' Charon's Care. But they do have to, if they want to knock me out, they have to do Single Strike Crush. I mean, Craigalanche is okay, but, like, I don't think it's really the best play they can do. So I definitely think we're just going to boss KO Lugia here. Just knock it out right now so we don't have to deal with it. Are they going to knock me out, though, is my question. Are they going to take the knockout with Tyranitar? This actually validates my KO on Lugia even more, because it's really the only thing that can one-shot me without really any drawbacks, right? Because they can just do 220 flat out. So I think if we just KO Lugia right now, we're vibing. Because, like, then we know what to deal with Archeops, because Archeops can't one-shot Dondozo. T-Tar can, but they have to make a very big sacrifice with Single Strike Crush. And if they two-shot me, we're going to easily up-trade into them and one-shot them back. So they kind of have to go after the Dondozo here. The emote. You can't see that. My webcam blocks the emote. They emoted, which could be a good thing. It could be a good thing. Yeah, we're going to go boss Lugia 100%. KO that Lugia right now. They put more double turbos on. I know there's one in their hands. Yeah, we're going to boss kill Lugia. Are they going to knock me out, or are they going to Craigalanche? Craigalanche isn't a terrible play, though, either, because, like, milling is pretty bad. But they are going to go for the knockout. 280 damage. Ooh, nice. They lose an energy, which is good. The more energy they lose that aren't single strike energy is really good. All right, what do we draw? Jelly. Good discard. So we can go Ultra Ball, away Jelly. It's gonna have to be Jelly and Switch Cart. Grab another Dondozo. And we can boss the Lugia out. We do have to play the Choice Belt here, which is a little awkward, but we get one more Articuno, we can start one-shotting T-Tar. So, knock out Lugia, and now there's forced to go T-Tar again, and we'll take our prizes here. We finally get a knockout. We get prize number 1 and 4, which is a Rope and a Nest Ball. Not that bad, actually. Nest Ball is good. We can get another Dondozo down, or we can go for the Articuno, actually, so that feels pretty good. Yeah, we can get Articuno and then go from there. So let's see what my opponent does here. They do promote T-Tar. Are they going to go Craigalanche, or are they going to Single Strike Crush me is going to be the question. We'll find out. I mean, they kind of have to do their Single Strike Crush, right? No, they do have a Lugia. What are the odds they're running very low on energy? Because let's count their energy. They're down 2 double turbos, 2 gift, 2 lucky, and a V-Guard. And they can't use Single Strike energy does not work on Lugia. So they're down 4, 5, 6, 7 of their energy. We know there's at least a double turbo in their hand. Like, I'm pretty sure they have a double turbo in their hand. So we know there's at least a double turbo. And they do have the Single Strike Crush again. Wait, did they play 2 Charon's Care? No, it was a Thornton. Interesting. All right. Let's see what we draw here. Ooh, yo, the busted Pyukumuku. So let's Nest Ball for the Articuno. And we'll Klara. Get back 2 Dondozos, 2 Waters. Get the full squad. We'll bench Dondozo, attach the Water. Broken Pyukumuku into another Water. We can Pal Pad here. I'll have to get back the... We can go Boss Research, maybe. In case they judge me. I still need Boss to probably win this game, but I do want to get Research back. Just to have another Research in the deck. We'll knock him out here, and we will see what we get out of the prizes. I know I have a double turbo prize. It'll be a good time to get it. Nope. Trekking Shoes and Nest Ball. Nest Ball is good. We can go Greninja. I need Raihan or double turbo to attack again. So we're not out of the game. My opponent could still maybe win this. However, there is one thing. I do still have my Articuno play. So I could still try to go for a sneaky Articuno play at some point on my opponent to win the game. Because I doubt they play any switching cards. They play a Thornton, but Thornton keeps any special conditions on the new Pokemon anyways. They're down their Charon's Cares. Actually, now I'm glad I didn't go for the Articuno early on, I just realized. Alright, let's see if they have any energy left to attack with Lugia. Oh, they failed the Primal Turbo. I don't think they got it. Unless, like, they're trolling. Or they have a Judge in their hand, plus energy to discard. Yo, we might have dodged it here. Did they get it? I don't know if they have the attack here. I think that boss KO we did was really, really good. Because I don't know if they have... I don't know if they have the attack or not. It's not looking likely. They can maybe go T-Tar this turn, but then they have to retreat their last thing, and then I just have to knock out T-Tar to win the game. There's Lumineon. Okay, that might get a Judge. If the energy's in their hand, they have to judge me. But, like, what are the odds that are? They're down 3 double turbos. Oh, they're researching? They're down 3 double turbos, 2 a V-Guard, 2 Gift, and 2 Lucky. There's no way they have room, especially because it is a bit more of a Tecto Lugia deck. Oh, it's way more Tecto. They got Drapion, Charon's Care, Lost Vacuum in the deck. Okay, they probably didn't have enough room for as much energy. So I think they literally just ran out of stuff here. And T-Tar can't knock me out. If they do, they mill themselves and we win the game. Unless I have an Urn. No, Urn wouldn't work either because they have to put the energy back into play with Archeops. So I think we win. I think we got him. I think they're just out of stuff to do. I think they're just out of stuff to do here. I think that's GG's. Yeah, I think they might have ran out of... I think they ran out of stuff to work with. Let's see. Yo, did the big Dondozo do it? Let's see it. Did they have anything? The big boy did it? Did we do it? They have 4 cards left. They failed the first Primal Turbo. Oh, they don't got anything. Yo, let's go. Alright, yeah, that's a wrap. And we do the Raihan. Let's go. Alright, well, Trekking Shoes. I can't win with Escape Rope here. Switch Cart. Don't need that. Research. Okay. How many boss do they play? They're down 2 boss. Okay. What is attack? It's fine. There's nothing else to do. We just attack them. Everything they bring in gets KO'd by Dondozo. So... even if they have a Charon's Care, again, it doesn't matter. The game's basically just over, I think. I think we've won. I think Dondozo has done it. We've beaten the dreaded Lugia deck with the Dondozo. We'll see. It is interesting that they did play the Charon's Care, which was, I guess, a pretty sneaky tech card. Because, I mean, if we went for... and I wanted to do Articuno. I was kind of plotting that the whole time in my head. I'm like, we want to use Articuno. So I'm kind of glad I didn't go for the Articuno. Because maybe we didn't get punished for that. We just hold the hand, we're fine. We just hold on to the escape rope so we have a way to move our Pokemon. It should be okay. We still have 1 switch card left, though, so still may be possible. And I'll see if they have. My opponent does have a pretty big hand here. Let's see what they got left. They have 8 cards in their deck. And they pass, and that's game. Yeah, they just ran out of stuff, it looks like, and that's going to be GG's. Yep, that's game. With the Dondozo, let's go! Alright, looks like we are going to lose the coin flip here, meaning my opponent will probably go first. Going second is okay if we can maybe open up a Tatsugiri. It might be alright. So we'll see what we're up against here, what matchup my opponent is going to be playing. What do we got? What do we got? Double Articuno start. Not terrible. Honestly, if I can get a Tatsugiri here, we can go into it and start to build up our stuff, which isn't bad. There's a Bidoof. If they're playing an Arceus VSTAR deck that has Charon's Care in it, that is not optimal for us. We don't like seeing Charon's Care with this deck. So this could be an Arceus deck with Charon's Care. I'm not in. Not great. Charon's Care would not be good. That is pretty difficult. We're kind of a 2-shot deck. All right, it's a nice rider. That is not a Charon's Care. So that's good. Well, it can't be Charon's Care anyways. Yeah, hopefully we can draw into a Tatsugiri here so I can switch into it and then go from there. Be pretty good if we can get that. Even a Dondozo would be good. I don't really want to waste this Choice Belt. All right, we'll see what we draw. What do we got? What do we got? Hey, there he is. All right. So I can go for the Tatsugiri. We did prize 1. That's fine. Yeah, we can start to build up our attackers. I quite like this. Let's go Switch Cart. We'll bench. We'll belt this because we can put it back in our hand if worse comes to worse. Nice. Ooh, and we got the heavy ball for the other Tatsugiri that's prize. So our prizes are 2 waters, a double turbo, a boss, and Ultra Ball. Honestly, kind of awkward pricing, not gonna lie. Could be better. Go ahead and grab Radiant Greninja here. Try to draw more cards to help us out a little bit. Let's see what we got. Okay. Interesting. I could build up Articuno, which isn't a bad idea either, to be honest. Kind of like that. Building up Articuno is not bad, because then we can paralyze the VMAX. I kind of like that. Yeah, you know what? I don't know if this is correct or not, but I'm actually going to go build up Articuno here. We'll make use of our Articuno. Articuno doesn't work with our other Articuno, but what it does allow us to do, paralyze the Ice Rider VMAX. So we kind of have that as like a threat that's looming over my opponent in this matchup. So I'm actually going to do that. We're going to build up Articuno. We're going to see if that ends up paying off for us. I don't have a supporter, though, for next turn, which is actually kind of a problem. No supporter in this hand is a little awkward. The concealed cards did not bail us out. We'll see, though, what they have. My opponent does have a Bidoof in their active, so they don't have to move the Bidoof and go into the VMAX to knock me out. So we'll see if they're able to do that. I don't know if I want to do my curl up, though. I mean, I kind of want to curl up and conserve the choice belt, though, to be honest. But we'll see. And they might just KO me here, which is fine. They have an Ultra Ball. That can get them a Bibarel. If they want to go for a Bibarel here, they can go for it. I do need a bit of a better hand, though. They play Emergency Jelly. Ooh, spicy. Yeah, kind of... I don't know. We'll see what happens. There's the Ice Rider. Can they switch? No. They have a switch. Damn it. All right. Looks like we are going to get KO'd, which is fine. If they VMAX here, we can paralyze them, and that's what I'm going to do. The fact they play Switch Card is very weird, though, because that doesn't work with the VMAX. You would... I don't know. That's an interesting card to play. I actually have a feeling they are also playing Articuno. Judging from the Jelly and the Switch card, I think they're actually playing Articuno too. Yeah, we're gonna just paralyze them, I think. Try to buy some time so we can set up a little bit. They pass. Wait, what? They don't knock me out. Interesting. I think they're scared of the paralysis. Okay. I'm gonna curl up. We're gonna hit him pretty hard for 80 damage. Get a nice chunk of damage on. I'm going to give him the other Articuno. That's very interesting. They didn't knock me out. Maybe they're trying to find a boss. Again, our hand does... We really need an Ultra Ball or we discard these things. So we got to hurry up. No, they have a boss. But they actually go after Dondozo. Interesting. They actually don't go after my Articuno here. Interesting. Very interesting. Funny enough, they have to get rid of both energy to KO Dondozo. Yo, Dondozo is kind of thick. I kind of like how thick he is. My opponent has to max Lance at full value to knock me out. That's actually pretty funny. I am very surprised they didn't go after my Articuno, though. That's really good for us. Alrighty, then. We'll see we draw here. Ultra Ball? That's not bad. I mean, the more the merrier. We're going to have the concealed cards here to try to get into a better hand. Nice. Let's go. And we got Cynthia to go with it. That ain't bad at all. Might just fail this. Don't really want to bench anything here. Bench Dondozo. Attach double turbo. We're doing what? 100? 100. Felt that. Bench Dondozo. Belt. Pop the Cynthia. Nice. That's not bad. We got Mesagoza. Can't really play that, though. I could play it, though, to try to get the last Tatsugiri in the discard pile. Kind of tempted to, but I'm actually just not going to do it because I don't want to give my opponent a free Bibarel, potentially. Especially if they're paralyzed. Like, they really don't have a switch here. That would be fantastic. They need... I mean, they need a lot. They need switch Melanie, switch back into Ice Rider to knock me out. This Articuno's caused my opponent a lot of problems right now, basically, is what I'm trying to say. Ooh, they do have Radiant Greninja. That could be a problem if they build that up, but they just passed the turn. Yeah, they got nothing, so there's no reason to Mesagoza. Yo, Trekking Shoes one time. Oh, they concede the game. Looks like my little Articuno paralyzed strategy did some work here. My opponent scoops it up, and we take another victory with the Dondozo deck here against Ice Rider. This game we are going first in, which is fine as long as we get a good start. We open up a Tatsugiri. It's not bad, I guess. Our hand's decent. Honestly, going second in this deck is not terrible because you either get maybe a turn 1 attack or you get turn 1 Tatsugiri to build up your board. So it's not like the end of the world. We'll see what we draw. We're playing against Gardevoir. All right, Gardevoir should be a decent matchup, actually, believe it or not. Mesagoza. Go ahead and play that. See if we can rip another Tatsugiri off this. Second Ultra Ball, get Dondozo. Yo, let's go. The broken Mesagoza. We get to see our deck, too. What do we got prized? All the Tatsugiris are in there. Dondozo. We did prize the Paralyzed Articuno. Don't know how relevant that'll be, though. The only thing with Paralyzed Articuno is it's okay against my opponent. Grab Dondozo. Yeah, Paralyzed Articuno is okay against my opponent. because it does allow us to... I'll play that down in case they judge me. Gardevoir doesn't play any switching cards, right? So Articuno with Paralyze actually is pretty solid in this matchup against the EX. You can, like, paralyze it and then, like, come out of nowhere with a big Dondozo KO, but not going to make it work. There's the Mesagoza. They get to play it too, though, and they flip tails. You love to see it. They also flip tails. Or they flip tails and I flip heads. Aha, how it should be. We'll see how good their setup is here. There's a world where we can actually one-shot a Ralts with Tatsugiri. Curl Up does do 30. Maybe not, actually. No. Well, no. We can't one-shot Ralts Tatsugiri. It'd be pretty cool if we could, though. There's a Level Ball. My opponent's setting up a little bit. That's an Arven. They didn't get a Battle VIP, though, which is strange. We'll see what else they do. But yeah, I think Gardevoir's fine. We do trade really well into Gardevoir, which is nice. That's the big thing. The prize trade is pretty good for us. All right, nice. Okay, we'll play the Mesagoza again here. Another water. Not the greatest top deck, actually. All right, Mesagoza. Can we get heads here to get another Tatsugiri going in the discard pile? Nope. Rip. So close, but so far. Okay. Not a great research, to be honest. Need to find more cards here. There's another Tatsy. Can't discard that right now. I think we'll just grab Ditto. Yeah, not the greatest hand ever. I don't even know if I have energy. Do I have energy? We still have 2. Alright, we're chilling. It's kind of annoying because we did discard a lot of energy there. 3 down so far. Yeah, this hand isn't great. We aren't really sitting on a great hand per se. Not good. Hopefully Mesagoza doesn't get bumped. I would like to Mesagoza again next turn to see if I can get more. Oh, but they had Rare Candy Guardian in their hand, apparently. Alrighty, then. That's pretty good for my opponent. And they flip heads in the Mesagoza. Gets them another Kirlia. Interesting. That was a pretty big coin flip there. They grab Klefki. That's fine. Klefki does shut off Articuno and Greninja and Ditto, but other than that, it's not a threat. But okay, that was just discard fodder. Interesting. And they got a Serena. That's pretty good, too. Where's my Serena? Yeah, our hand isn't great right now. We'll see what we can do. Ooh, they play Radiant Serena. That, I don't think is a big problem, is it? Not really. They have another rare candy. Holy smokes, bro. They're pulling these rare candies out of nowhere. They have no energy in the discard pile, which is good, and that gets no energy. All right, that's not bad. All right, we got another turn. I don't mind that. Ultra Ball's good. Yo, can we get this Tatsugiri in the discard? Yo, one time. World's Greatest Mesagoza. Let's go. No. Oh, that'd have been sweet. That would have been a really good coin flip. Damn it. That actually really sucks we whiffed. Trying to think. Could boss the Serena up to buy more time. Which is actually kind of tempting to do, to be honest. Just to kind of stall it out for another turn. But I think I'm just gonna Ultra Ball instead and just try to set up a little bit more. Kind of have to. Can just do this again. Thin out the deck even more. This kind of hurts our Greninja a little bit. We can always Klara, though. We have Raihan. I mean, we're not in a bad spot by any means. I just wish we flipped heads on the Mesagoza there, because we could have switched into... Well, Dondozo wouldn't have KO'd the Gardevoir anyways, but we could have put it where, like, they literally wouldn't be able to do Gardevoir EX to it, so it would have been nice to kind of hit there, but it is what it is. Next turn, we can try again. They do get energy off the Shining Arcana, finally. Can they get a knockout here, though, is my big and main question. Can they get the KO here on my Tatsugiri? That's what I want to know. Can they do it? It sucks we have a bit of a slower start here. Nothing I can do. If we had a better Pokemon down, if we had like an Articuno, I could have went for the Curla, put the thing in my hand, and then save the Ultra Ball. Ooh, they get heads on Mesagoza again. You hate to see it. They're getting all the heads, and I'm getting all the tails. This is not ideal. But they get another Gardevoir EX. It's fine with me. Maybe I wish I didn't get rid of Boss, because that is a 2-prize liability we can deal with. We'll see what they have here. I still don't think they can attack me, which is nice. So, could be worse, I guess. It just sucks we have to kind of be bricking a little bit here. We'll try the Mesagoza again. Get a something in play. Ooh, they dumped the they researched. They dumped the entire hand. Interesting. They do get a stadium, but it's a Pokestop. I could play Pokestop, but I don't know if I should. It's probably not a good idea. Rip Mesagoza. Mesagoza, unfortunately, only got like one heads the entire time. And that Pokestop, oh my god, that was a good Pokestop. You hate to see it. All right, we're getting knocked out. They're going to KO me. I can KO them back, however, so that's good. They do knock out my guy. I can knock him out with Dondozo, so it's not that bad. What should they do with Articuno from there? That's kind of the thing. Best top deck here would probably be another Dondozo, to be honest. Maybe I do play the Pokestop. It's low-key kind of tempting, not going to lie. It is kind of tempting, but I do probably need to save it. But it is a little tempting to play, I'm not going to lie. Playing the Pokestop here is tempting. It is tempting to play the Pokestop. Radiant Serena might actually be a problem. Maybe I should have bossed it. See, we draw here. Not bad. Do I dare play the Pokestop? I have a ton of items in the deck. All right, let's do it. YOLO, let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. Why not? Sure, let's do it. Let's not do it. No. Fudge, no. Rip. I'm already regretting my life decisions. Good Klara. Let's do Klara. I kind of like this over Raihan. We can Ultra Ball. For another Dondozo. Go here. And knockout. We'll see if we can trade well into the Articuno. Playing the Klara there was risky because now I don't have another one, but we'll see what we get here out of the prizes. I need, like, Cynthia. I need to be able to, like, draw cards. There's the Paralyzed Articuno. Ooh, we actually could do that next turn. The problem is the Serena kind of prevents it from being that good. But I actually don't mind that because I kind of need to KO this DX to, like, get back in the prize trade. So I don't know. I'm tempted to do it. The Pokestop. Ooh, nice. They lose the Miriam. I don't mind that either. They haven't played Pal Pad, though, so it probably doesn't matter too much. Yeah, I'm very tempted to Articuno them here. So, yeah, we could go Articuno this turn and Wild Freeze my opponent. Might not be a bad play. If they're... Yeah, I might do it. The problem is we're only doing 50, but even if I can hit them, like, twice, as long as we just come in and knock them out with Dondozo the following turn, then the play actually is kind of validated. So, I kind of like going Articuno here, to be honest. I kind of like it. They're researching again? Wow, they don't... Wait, what? They just researched again. Yeah, that's crazy. They lose a lot of good cards there. I guess they're still working towards that Pal Pad Miriam, I guess. But, yeah, I definitely think we just Articuno them here and just try to paralyze them. I think that's fine. We'll go for the paralyzed strat here. And, I mean, the chances they're playing a Switch are insanely low. They also went through, like, most of their deck. So, like, I doubt they have a Switch. So, we're going to paralyze them with Articuno here. We're only going to be doing 50 damage. But we can hit it a couple times and then go into a big Dondozo knockout. That's kind of my thought here, especially with Ditto. So I think, yeah, I think we're going to go for the Articuno paralyzed strategy here. I think that seems pretty good. I like it. What do we draw? Another Dondozo's not bad. I'll bench Articuno. Raihan. There's a good opportunity to go research for the following turn. Attach. I just wish we were doing more damage, though, with the other Articuno. I could Pokestop. I don't think I'm going to. I think I'm just gonna... Gonna Wild Freeze, I think. Again, we're only doing 50 because of the Serena, but as long as my opponent is not playing a Switch in their deck, which I highly doubt they are, we can hopefully whittle this thing down so that we can knock it out with Dondozo. Which is a really good way to win this. So I'm going to hope that they don't play a Switch. Again, most Guardians don't play Switch. I hope they don't have a Switch. I'm kind of nervous because you never know with this game sometimes. Like, sometimes you're just playing against the most random lists ever, but most lists don't play Switch. If I can find Jelly, too, that'd be great. I could have grabbed Jelly off of the Raihan. I think, is Jelly even in the deck? I don't even know. But, actually, I think Jelly's in the deck, right? There's a Miriam. That's fine. Think about all those Rolls and Curlias. Again, If we can knock out this Gardevoir, we can trade really well into this deck, which is what I'm kind of hoping we can pull off. I'm a little nervous, though. Again, if they're playing a Switch, bro, I'm going to cringe. I doubt they are. Again, most lists don't play Switch, so, you know. The other thing, too, is I think I can win by decking them out. If they can run low on energy, there's a chance I can just stall the Serena for game. That's also an option. Yeah, I can stall Serena for game, which is also a decent idea, to be honest. Might go for it. Funny enough, Miracle's Force removes all special conditions, but they can't do it if they're paralyzed. Haha, look at that. Love to see it. Yeah, I might be able to paralyze this, or I might be able to stall the Serena out. So I think that's going to be one of our win cons, is also bossing Serena. We have a lot of ways to win this, actually. I think we're chilling. I think we have a decent win here. Decent window to win. My opponent's also kind of, well, not throwing by spreading the energy, but they probably shouldn't be. Okay, what do we draw? Nice. Another DT's pretty solid. Here we go. What do we got? Hey, we got the emergency jelly. Let's go. And we got the final Tassie in the discard pile. So now we're talking. Now we're talking. What's left in the deck? Just supporter cards, right? Yeah, Pal Pad's prized. Cool. Wild Freeze, baby. Let's go. See, now we're cooking. We can just paralyze loop this Gardevoir. Funny enough, we could have dug for the jelly if we didn't get it off the Pokestop. I don't know if I would have done that, though. No, wait, it doesn't work. It's a tool card. Never mind. Ooh, I forgot it's a tool. Never mind. Pokestop would not have worked. I forgot jelly's a tool card now. I see my opponent has here. How much HP do they have left? They're going to have 210. So I can knock them out. No, I can't. We're actually still 10 off of the knockout. Oof. So I have to paralyze them again. I actually don't have the knockout on the Gardevoir just yet. They're now 9 Psychic. Oh, but they scooped the game up. My opponent concedes. Again, the chances we were going to win that were kind of high. We had access to Articuno's Paralyze attack. My other win con was to just, like, boss stall them. But, again, knowing that Gardevoir doesn't play Switch allows us to go for the Articuno play. And that's why I do play the one of Articuno in the deck. It's a pretty useful card, I'm not going to lie. And it does come in clutch in these matchups like this. This is twice we used it in this video, too. And it's made my opponent concede both games. Yo, Paralyze Articuno is OP. That way for the Dondozo deck here, pretty funny little deck. Again, Dondozo is quite a beast. Again, being able to have 160 HP is honestly kind of impressive. The HP is kind of awkward for some decks to deal with, and maybe it might be the only single prize deck that can maybe stand a chance against something like Lost Box. But yeah, the Tatsugiri is really nice in the deck to be able to accelerate energy to your Pokemon. I really like the Articuno package. Both Articunos are good to not only fix the math on V Pokemon and basic EXs like Tyranitar and Miraidon, but the Paralyzed Articuno is really good too against stuff like Gardevoir and Lugia specifically, or just any deck that doesn't play a lot of Switch. Articuno is a pretty cool card, and I did like the deck. I think if I were to make any changes, would probably just be to put more draw in the deck. I think this deck is kind of lacking a bit more draw cards, so if you can try to fit more draw in the deck, definitely you could add a couple more draw cards. Maybe add like an Irida or two could be an option. But other than that, yeah, the deck's pretty cool. You could even experiment with other basic water Pokemon. You could play like like a Suicune V or something, like play a V in the deck if you want. You could play a Miltank, something that I've seen some lists play is like a one of Miltank, which is also an option you could put in here. But yeah, that is the Dondozo deck in action. If y'all enjoyed today's PTCG live video on Dondozo, leave a like on the video. If you're new to the channel, subscribe down below. Help me on the road to reaching 41,000 subs. Check out Card Cavern down below. If you get any codes, use code LDF. Check out my Twitch, my Twitter, and my Discord down below. And check out the Shuffle Squad down below too. And check out my second channel for even more content down below too. May or may not be another Dondozo mini video on the second channel very soon, so definitely keep your eye on that. But that'll be for me with the Dondozo deck. Hope you enjoyed, and I'll catch y'all on another live video. Bye-bye.